What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's travel day. Unfortunately, I'm traveling alone this time. The missus is not coming with me, but I'm flying a brand new airline in business class. But y'all not gonna find out till we get to the airport. So, let's get out of here. All right, made it to the airport. Let's find out what airline we're flying. I might be early, but better to be early than late. All right, y'all, moment of truth. We're flying KLM today to Amsterdam, non-stop, in business class. So, let's get checked in. Since we're flying business class today, we get Sky Priority check-in.
A few moments later.
All right, all checked in. That was quick and easy. About to go through security.
A few moments later.
Made it through security. One thing I really wish they do here at Terminal 5 at O'Hare is that they should have a security line for domestic and international departures out of Terminal 5. Because Terminal 5 isn't home to just international departures. Southwest, Delta, and Frontier all fly out of here. So it just makes everything super congested. It makes the TSA pre-check line longer than it needs to be. So I feel like there should be a pre-check line for international and domestic departures. But hey, that's just me. So, headed to the lounge. If you saw our Qatar Airways video, you saw that we went to the Switchport Lounge, and it was definitely it wasn't great. But instead of going to the Switchport Lounge, I got to go to the Delta Sky Club, which is right across from the Switchport Lounge. And yeah, so we're gonna go check that out. Honestly, it feels really weird not flying a one world carrier. Like, I haven't flown any SkyTeam carrier in years. So it just feels really strange. But let's head to the Sky Club. Mimosa time. Always gotta have a mimosa pre-flight, y'all.
Later that day.
So that was a good lounge experience. So let's head to gate M27 for our flight to Amsterdam. I'm excited. While walking to the gate, I think this is a good time to explain how this flight was booked and how much it cost me. So I actually wound up booking this flight with miles that I transferred from American Express thanks to a 25% transfer bonus with Flying Blue. Because of that transfer bonus, I was able to book this flight one way for 56,500 KLM miles along with $230 in taxes. Just a perspective, this ticket alone would have cost $6,800. And the fact that I was able to book it for $230 is an absolute steal. Y'all have to take advantage of those transfer bonuses, y'all, because they come in the clutch. here is our aircraft for tonight's flight, a beautiful 787-10 Dreamliner. This is actually my very first time flying on the 787-10, so I was definitely looking forward to this. And I absolutely love the KLM livery. It is absolutely gorgeous. Just look at that blue, y'all. Y'all, I think the fire alarm is on. I don't know what's going on.
A few moments later.
Let's look at the camera, please. Thank you. Have a nice day, sir.
Welcome to my seat to Lima. This is home for the next 7 hours, so let's sit down, relax, and get prepared for this flight. Got some pre-departure champagne. Let's go to Amsterdam.
My name is Wes van Ouderen. On behalf of the whole crew in KLM, welcome on this flight from Chicago to Amsterdam. We are 10 minutes to scheduled departure time, and we're waiting for the last passengers to board and the last cargo to be loaded. And then we'll be on our way. Flying time tonight, 7 hours. It's a night flight. We hope you get some rest and a nice meal. And we try not to disturb you, but just before landing, we will come back to you with some more arrival and weather information. For now, I wish you the best of luck.
Attention to every detail. For your safety, make sure your carry-on luggage is stowed before taxi, takeoff and landing. Small electronic devices may be used at all times, when set to airplane mode and secured in your hand or pocket.
After a short taxi, we hurtle down the runway and take off into the night sky of beautiful Chicago. The business class cabin on KLM 787-10s consists of 38 business class seats in a 1-2-1 configuration, giving everybody direct access to the aisle. Shortly after takeoff, you're given a nice hot towel to just wipe off all the sweat that you got from running around the airport to get to the gate, because it was so far away from the check-in line, y'all. I was so happy to wipe my face off with this towel, you have no idea. Let's have a look at the menu for tonight's flight. This menu is actually pretty uninspiring, and the reason why I say that is because KLM is a Dutch airline, but there were no Dutch food options whatsoever. So it was really westernized in my opinion. I was actually quite shocked about that, but more on the food later. And on the back of the menu, you have your alcoholic drinks such as cocktails and beer and things of that nature. I actually had the vodka with berry juice. It was actually quite tasty. Here's the appetizer, which consisted of lobster with avocado, a bread roll, butter, and a side salad. Let's see how it tastes. Honestly, this was actually a pretty interesting combination. I never thought I'd have lobster with avocado in one sitting, but it was actually pretty good. Y'all, I definitely have to give KLM an A+ for aesthetics here, because look how detailed the silverware is. This is absolutely beautiful silverware, y'all. Presentation definitely mattered. For the main course, I chose a Spanish-style chicken with adobo sauce, grilled sweet peppers, and nashiki rice. Let's see how the main course tasted. The chicken itself, it was quite flavorful, I definitely must say. However, the rice that was given, a lot of it was severely undercooked. A lot of it was hard, and the vegetable, I didn't even touch it. It was downright inedible. After that diabolical dinner, I decided to go for some dessert, which consisted of white chocolate cheesecake with a side of herbal tea to wash it down. Let's see how this tastes.
To be completely honest, y'all, I've actually had way better cheesecake at the Cheesecake Factory. I'm just saying. Getting back to aesthetics, KLM does it again. This is the business class bathroom. They have Dutch houses painted on the walls, which is a pretty nice touch. You are on a Dutch airline after all, so they want you to feel like you're in the Netherlands before you even get there. Definitely nice. Alright y'all, we have to talk about this seat because there is a lot wrong with it. Look at the seat controls. They're naturally where you'll put your arm, and they're touch sensitive, so you'll recline your seat on accident for no reason. The table, it's actually pretty large. You can fit any size laptop on this table, but it is quite flimsy, so be careful. But the seat itself, it looks nice. It's definitely style over substance, but there's literally no storage on this seat. Y'all just look at this. Plus it's showing signs of wear and tear on a pretty new plane. But there is literally no storage in this seat. You know, you can put stuff in this thing right here. Plus you have your reading light, which is always nice. But there's no compartments that you can open and close like on other seats. And it's just not feasible. Y'all, what are you supposed to do with this? You can't do anything with that. There's no storage at all. On top of that, your feet will awkwardly hit the side of the footwell, so it gets really uncomfortable when you're trying to sleep. Speaking of being uncomfortable, there were no individual air vents, so everybody was just really hot. It was absolutely disgusting, y'all. Good lord. So the in-flight entertainment can be controlled via this remote located next to you, or you can use the touch screen. I actually like using the remote because I didn't have to stretch far or anything like that. But the touchscreen, it is quite responsive. So let's have a look at the in-flight entertainment system. It definitely consists of a lot of up-to-date content, from American movies to Dutch movies. Oh, and they gave us some chocolate, by the way, which was also a nice touch. But the in-flight entertainment system, the screen, it is very bright. You can definitely see it. You don't have to adjust brightness or anything like that, but you have a lot of content to choose from old school movies to the most up-to-date movies that were in the movie theater recently. So you definitely will not get bored while trying to essentially relax on this flight. At the same time, my go-to entertainment is always the flight map. I just never get tired of it. I just love looking at the flight map. Plus it puts me to sleep. Y'all, I can play Bejeweled 2 for hours on end. This game just never gets old. It's one of my all-time favorites. This aircraft was Wi-Fi enabled, and the connection was quite good, even over the ocean. So that's a plus. Let's have a look at the amenity kit. The design is actually really pretty. It comes in this neat little pouch that you get to keep, obviously. You get some eye shades, you get some socks, you get a toothbrush, and you also get some toothpaste, because you gotta brush your teeth. You get some lotion, and you get some lip balm, because your lips will get chapped if you're on a plane for a while. Trust me, I know. It's not fun. Y'all, I'm tired, so let's put this bed in the lay flat position, and let's get some sleep. 90 minutes before landing, breakfast is served. So everyone is actually served the exact same thing prior to landing. So despite having a menu, you don't have a choice in breakfast. As we come in for landing into Amsterdam, I wanted to just share my final thoughts. What I did like was the ground experience. Check-in was a breeze, and you got access to the Delta Sky Club, which was nice. I think it's nicer than the American Airlines flagship lounge in Terminal 3. The attention to detail, from the metal cutlery to the walls, KLM really knows how to decorate. It definitely adds to the experience. And the service was absolutely fantastic. What I disliked was the lack of individual air vents. Like I said, it was boiling hot on this flight. The seat design made zero sense. There was no storage, the seat controls were in the wrong place, and I would just recline my seat on accident. And the food, Specifically the breakfast. You're given a menu after takeoff, but for breakfast there was only one option, so everybody got the exact same thing, which makes 0 sense. But I wouldn't do this again. On top of that, they didn't even give out those Delft houses that they always advertise for business class passengers. I've watched a lot of videos on KLM business class, and every last one of them got a Dutch house filled with gin. But they were not passed out on our flight, so I was highly disappointed in that.
All right, y'all. Welcome to Amsterdam. Thank you.
I forgot my hat.
All right. Welcome to Amsterdam. So, I think that flight was pretty good, despite the, indifferences. So, yeah, I definitely want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next one. Let's go through immigration.
A few moments later.
All right, passport control cleared. I am officially in Amsterdam. So, I really hope y'all enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until the next non-stop adventure.